Let's discuss the business of matchmaking with psychologist Joost van Treeck. Thank you very much for coming in. So customers are spoiled for choice. What should or what does a company need to do to ensure that those customers don't just switch apps or go to another online dating service?
So they have to present you a good partner. In fact, that's the point. But there's a problem if your platform does not provide you the right partner. So they're all the time working on better algorithms, on a better matchmaking, and as well on providing you special benefits as, for instance, being a good coach for flirting situations and for the real life situation when you meet your partner provided by your platform.
So the app has to be good, but if it's too good, they lose their customer. But at the same time, losing a customer in this sense is good because it brings more customers and shows that this app is successful. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
What about the algorithms that they use? Are they really good? Are they really that good at finding your future partner?
They're good in finding a good match. Just by using a lot of questions about your personal life, what you're interested in, what you like, what you dislike. But it's not very important that they're in a psychometric sense very precise. So it's very easy, in fact, very easy for platforms to build those algorithms because it's not important to know a lot about psychometric matchmaking.
And all of the data that then is collected, should we worry about that as consumers?
I think it's in the eye of the customer, if he trusts the provider of his matchmaking.
Can it become an addictive type of business for people?
I think there are people who have a very large motive for affiliation and for finding new people, new partners. I think for these people it could be a bit addictive.
And the stigma that used to be attached to online dating, has that disappeared?
Yes, it's disappearing more and more. So today we're not talking open about that, but we have seen before that many 2 or 3 couples have found online. And if you're asking your friends and your peers, you will hear a lot of people that found matched at those online platforms.
So it's another option in the dating world. Joost, back to you in a moment. First of all, the marketing aspect of this, because an emotional buy will bring the best returns, but what price can you put on love? Apps that connect people are booming, and though some say online dating takes the romance out of meeting for the first time, it does make it more efficient.
Online dating. Romance or profit? Lena is a 32-year-old fashion designer. She's successful, well off, and has a great apartment. What's missing is the right man in her life. But where to look? At work? They're all taken. Out on the town? That's not really her thing. Could online dating be the answer? There are around 12 million internet daters in Germany. The industry took in around 214 million euros there last year. Worldwide, it was more than 4 billion. Lena is spoiled for choice. There are around 2,500 German-language dating platforms offering various services. There's casual dating for just €4 a month, spontaneous meetups arranged via the app with no strings attached. That's not for Lena. She signs up for a dating agency, which at €40 a month is 10 times more expensive. She sets up a profile with her photo, age, job and hobbies and starts to search. Lena meets 5 men in 3 days. Like many other people, she chooses a cafe for the date. Lena's heart is racing, but that's just from the coffee. Mr. Right wasn't among them. So she turns to a professional matchmaking agency that costs €450 for 6 months. She has to answer 50 questions about her personality. In the background, specialist psychologists and computer programs pick out suitable candidates. One of the picks is Lucas. He's an intern, intelligent and funny. His messages to her contain no spelling mistakes, which for her is a big plus. But when they meet, it turns out Lucas has another 2 dates and wants to see what happens. Lena has to be patient. That makes her provider happy, though, because if things don't work out, she'll extend her subscription. Lena's optimistic. After all, every third marriage in Europe now begins as an online romance.
That's quite a lot. But are those online romances long-term ones? Are these couples staying together?
Yes, we know from research that using those matching algorithms is very good for long-lasting relationships. We know as well that if the man decides about the match, it is not better than throwing a coin, and a bit better if the woman decides about the match. But the best is to use algorithms.
And when it comes to this business, is it actually peaking? Is there more growth in it, or are we starting to see people turn back to traditional ways of getting to know each other?
I actually cannot say if we have reached a peak, but it pushed the limits of finding partners. It's a new option next to finding your partner at work, finding your partner at sports, or finding your partner under your friends.
Let's have a listen to this young German gentleman, what he had to say about his experiences.
I tried it for a while. You get on well online and think you found a nice person, but then when you meet, it's quite different. And now I have a girlfriend who I met through my circle of friends. I found this entire process of dating, getting to know one another, discovering that you're in love, that was missing with online dating. It's like you buy a relationship rather than going through the process of finding love.
So many people do it, but does it really give them the feeling that they've paid for that relationship, that it's not genuine?
I think it's the invest is at a different point. So if you have a normal relationship, if you start a normal relationship, it's just a bet. And then you see if this person matches to you just by being together and finding something out about the person. Using those platforms go this way in before, so you get the information. This person could be the right one. And I think at this point it's the same. When you take this point at the emotional point and finding out if this is the right partner for you.
And very briefly, your best advice at the end of the day when it comes to looking for a partner?
So for me, it's going out and finding a partner the conventional old way, at the bar, in the circle of your friends, at work, wherever.
OK.
That's my opinion.
That's your opinion, OK. Otherwise, I guess, use all options. It's what we're hearing from so many other people. Joost van Treeck on a business where losing customers is actually good. Thank you very much for coming in today.